Good morning, friends, and welcome to Knowledge by Nature. In today's video, I've decided I'm going to take you along with us today. So, if that is something you're interested in, I would love if you stick around. So if this is your first time here, I am a homeschool mom to a second grader, and we love all things books, homeschool, and sharing our journey with you. And if that's something you're interested in, I'd love if you hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Alright, so it's been a little bit since I did a day in the life video, and today is a Friday, and used to that was our Friday fun day. And it still kind of is, but we still do most of our subjects. So I'm just going to get some coffee started here. I'm decaf, so I just love the taste of it. I went caffeine free a couple years ago, actually, and I just feel so much better by doing so. But she is doing an outschool right now, and I have taken that opportunity to kind of straighten the house up a little bit, get it kind of ready for the day, and then I'm also going to gather the things that I need for the homeschool day. So follow along with me, and I hope you enjoyed this. While my coffee is percolating, I went ahead and filled up a big container of water because I feel like I do so much better if I go ahead and fill this up and have it ready for the day. I do the same thing with her every morning. She fills up a bottle. But I thought I would show you what I picked up from the library this week. So she picked up another Bad Kitty Gets a Bath. I picked up The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman. This is part of the Practical Magic series, and I read the very first one that is in the series, which is Magic Lessons. Loved it. Don't know that this is getting read in October, but I did go ahead and pick this one up. We picked up the Ichabod again because I didn't actually get to read it much. I lost my voice, and so we just weren't able to do much read-alouds for a little bit. Then she picked up Ghost in the House, Mary McScary by R.L. Stine, and then How to Catch a Monster. So we had already had quite a few Halloween books, so we picked up another small stack this time, and I'm hoping that we're going to actually get to read Ichabod now, and we are almost done with Little House on the Prairie, the second book. So I'm excited about that. We're almost done with that, and I think we'll go ahead and go on to The Farmer's Boy after that. But I thought you might like to see our latest little library haul. I'm going to go ahead and add our new books to our little basket, and that way they're all there. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull out some of the things that I know I want to do today. So for instance, if you saw on our Instagram the other day, I actually showed where we were playing the Pirate Ship, which is a free pocket folder game that you can print from All About Learning Press. This is a spelling word card that you can use with their program, but we had a bunch of these from using Ziggy Zebra. And so when I pulled this out the other day, she said she got really excited because she thought we were going to be doing Ziggy. Well, we're going to be doing Ziggy today because she loves him, and we have not used him this year, I don't think. So today we are going to be using Turtle and Hare. This is another one that I printed off free from their website. I actually just kind of colored this one in, but I'll show that to you later. I just put this on the front of the folder, have all the little pieces in here. So this is a good way to practice spelling. And we will have Ziggy come along with us, so this is going to make her day. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out because this is what we're going to do for practicing our spelling today. Alright, now that I have that pulled out, I'm going to go ahead and just get the spelling card box. We finished All About Level 1, but while I've been trying to decide exactly what I want to do, we have been going over some of the spelling words that she was having an issue with still with first grade, so we're going to pull that out and we will be working on those. I just picked up this elementary dictionary from eBay the other day. It's it's a used one, but I think I spent like $4 on it. So I'm okay with spending $4 on an older elementary book here, but I want to kind of start utilizing this for just practicing some words and just looking things up and just learning some different words and making sure that we know the definition of them, kind of practicing our spelling, writing the definition, and we have been doing that a ton with this book. And this is the Dictionary of Difficult Words. And oh my goodness, this is like one of my favorite parts of the homeschool day now. We come in here and we randomly pick a word. First, we started doing it by the initials of everybody in the family, but now we're just kind of randomly picking one. So we might choose fandango, and then we would read the definition. We would talk about the fact that it's a noun. Why is it a noun? Things like that. She would write this word in her little journal, writing journal, and let me get that. So we have this book that we kind of use as a Mod Podge of different things, but let's go and I'll show you. So right here, this week we did zonk, and zonk is someone zonks out, they fall asleep very quickly and suddenly. And then she drew an image of a dog running and playing and then falling over and going to sleep. So that's what I'm having her do. I have her find a word, whatever word she wants. She writes the word in her book. We talk about how we use this pronunciation here to actually say the word. And then again, we talk about, is it an adjective? Is it a noun? Is it a verb? And why is it what that is? And then I write the little definition in there. Now, eventually I'm going to have her start writing the definition, but right now she's just writing the word and drawing a picture to represent what this word means. Love this. She really likes it, and so this is something we will definitely be doing today. But that is a reason why I got this dictionary right here, is because I wanted to kind of start doing the same thing with more common words. So not just these random difficult words that we might not use very often, but words that we do use often. So that I have picked up. We're not actually going to use this today, but I thought I would show it to you because I haven't actually put it in its place yet. And then this is just all of the things that we will probably be using today. We will definitely be doing our 180 days of social studies, and we'll be doing primary mathematics. I don't know what Tinker Active will do, but we will do one of them. We may do English today. And then we will be doing Story of the World. And I have actually pulled out the activity book again. So the reason that I have pulled out the activity book again is because it just wasn't feeling like enough. I really wasn't enjoying this, and I thought, you know what, maybe I need to pull this out and use it again. And so that's what we are trying again. And I noticed that for today, we are going to be having a make a Roman hairpiece. This is one of the projects we can do. Now, I'm not going in here and I'm not doing everything again. I am going through the review questions just to make sure that she's understanding what I'm reading. We're not doing the narration, and then we aren't doing most of this additional history reading. We're not doing any of this. We are doing the map work again, which we were already somewhat doing, and then we have a few project options. I'm not doing all of these projects. Some weeks I'm not even doing a project, but I thought this would be a fun one to do. It's Friday, it's a good day to kind of bring in some more experiments, some extra stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get together the things that I need to do for this, and I think this is something fun that she's gonna like to do. So I see that we also had a coloring page to go along with our Romulus and Remus story that we had just the other day. I don't think I actually pulled that out. So I will pull this out, and that way if she wants to color, especially since she likes wolves, while we're reading, if she wants to color that today, I will give her that. And again, if she wants to do it, she wants to, but I am playing with using this again. And so I'm going to go ahead and actually pull this out so that I have it when we're ready, and then I'm going to gather all of the yarn that I'm going to need for this project. All right, her class is almost done. So I was able to get the living room vacuumed as well as start one load of laundry. I've been trying to do at least one load every single day or every other day, and I'm at least doing it every other day. And so I have gathered all of the stuff that we are going to use for first thing this morning. So let me turn you around to that so you can see. All right, so I have brought out all the things that we're going to be using for first thing this morning. We have been playing games every day during the school week, and it is a great addition to the day. Today we are playing Addition Dominoes, which we played earlier this week. She really, really had a blast with that. So we're going to play that again. I went ahead and brought all of our little colored pencils in here because that way if she wants to color, she can. We've got the scissors and things if we need them. Then we're going to play Cloudhopper's Subtraction Adventure with Aliens. We have played the addition version, but we haven't actually played the subtraction version. So these are our games for today. We have our story of the world, and so while I read that, she can color if she chooses to, or she cannot. And then we will be doing the yarn craft with making the headband, which I have a couple of reams of yarn in here that she can choose whatever color she wants, whether brown or blue. She can just choose what she wants from that. And then I have our All About Spelling box here, and Ziggy. I brought our this guy. What are you doing? No, you can't have your treats. So I'm going to have to move the treats because he can grab them himself, can't you? Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so sweet. Okay, all right, back to it. So I have my All About Spelling box with, I went ahead and brought the tablet out so that she can use the tablet to do the spelling with our game. Then I have our composition notebook here to use with our difficult words. So this is what we are going to be starting off with. And then we'll take all this stuff, put it away, and bring out the next round. Because usually, especially on Fridays, we really, really like to homeschool out here at the kitchen table and in the living room. So I hear little man over here climbing into the cabinets. Aren't you? Aren't you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Such distractions during the homeschool day. And you'll see we have a little cage in the classroom now because he just wants to get into everything in there. So he has to stay in a little thing or else we don't get a thing done. No, we don't. All right. So she should be done pretty soon. And so we'll get started with this. All right, so it is 10 after 10. She is all done with her class. So we are actually going to eat some breakfast. So we're going to have some breakfast because her class was kind of early and we just weren't like ready to eat right away. So we're going to do that. And we will probably listen to Little House on the Prairie. All right, babe, you ready to come and eat? And we actually use Hoopla for listening to our books. We're able to use it from the library. So this is how we use our audiobooks if we're able to get them for free. I use them that way just because I don't generally buy audiobooks, but through our library we're able to use Hoopla a lot, and that's like really nice. So we're gonna listen to probably one chapter of Little House, eat our breakfast, and then get started.
We got Cloudhoppers.
All right, so this one we have not played before, so I might have to like do a quick read through here to figure out. If you will set up the board, and then that looks like our pieces.
Oh, they're cute.
I ended up getting this as a 2 set. I got the addition and the subtraction. The pieces in the addition were just really, really janky feeling. I did not like them, but they've held up really well, and it's a fun way to play.
Janky.
Yeah, it's like kind of cheap feeling. So I didn't like the pieces. I still don't love the pieces, but they've actually held up pretty well and it's okay. So I would repurchase them just because it is a great way to practice your addition and subtraction, and I got it for a really great deal. I will try to remember to put that down in the description in case you're interested in Cloudhoppers. All right, so we have read through the instructions. We're ready to go. Our aliens are a team that start at the top of 50. You are rolling and subtracting to try to get to number 20, the flower. The flower has healing properties, and so these aliens want to get this flower. So you're going to work all the way down here. Then if you end up going past it into the green, grassy, spongy area, you actually flip over to addition. So if you roll on here, you might bounce back and forth between addition and subtraction until you can finally land on number 20.
But both of your monsters.
Both aliens have to land on number 20 in order for you to win. So I'm thinking this one's kind of cool. I can't believe we haven't played this one yet. The other game that's addition, it is you're going underwater trying to get treasure, and it's only addition. So this is really cool that it is subtraction and addition. And there's different safe zones and different other cloud zones that maybe send you back. And if you land on the same spot, you actually send the other person back to their spaceship. So there's a whole lot of movement. So here we go. She's the youngest, so she gets to go first. All right, we've been playing for 12 minutes now, and she just got her first little alien onto the flower zone. So she has one alien in.
That is a complete safe.
You are complete safe, yes. So now you have to work on getting this guy in there. And so if she gets him in there before I can get 2 in, she wins. So we're going to keep going.
And you don't even have 1 in there.
I know, I got to work on it. All right, so I'm going to read what's left of this chapter for Story of the World, which is not much at all. She is choosing to color the Romulus and Remus page. This is something that we read on Wednesday, I believe.
Can I make it all sorts of different colors?
Of course you can. So I'm going to finish reading about Rome while she colors that. So we just got to a section here that says, do you have an old dime? Look on the back of it and you will see a picture of the fasces. And I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. So I'm going to go see if I can find an old dime so that she can see this. All right, I did not have a really old dime, but I do have the World Wide Web, so we looked it up so we could see what a fasces was. All right, so we have finished up the story, and I'm going to come into my teacher manual here, and I'm going to go over the review questions. What 2 symbols of power did the Roman king have?
The robe.
Okay, the purple bordered robe, and also
The axe.
the fasces, which is the rods with the axe blade. At the very, very beginning of the chapter, it said how many kings Rome had. Do you remember how many they said they ended up having?
7.
Very good. All right, so we go through that. She did a really good job of listening today. I will tell you that is not always the case, but she did really good today. And then we have a narration exercise. We're not going to do that. Additional reading. We're not going to do any of this stuff. We've already talked about the map work, where Rome is and where Italy is. And what is Italy shaped like?
A boot.
A boot. That's right. So we have the craft of make a Roman hairpiece, and that is what we're going to do. You could also make the fasces, which could be kind of cool. And then it says...
We could do both.
We could do both. We won't do both today, but if she decides she wants to, maybe this weekend we could make a fasces. Or would you rather make... Which one do you want to do today? Do you want to make a hairpiece, or do you want to make a fasces? Hairpiece. Okay, so we're gonna make a hairpiece, and then there's more crafts that you could do, but this is what we're gonna choose to do today. And then this weekend, if she decides she wants to do that, usually we don't homeschool, but we do different crafts and stuff anyways, so this could be a good idea for
homeschool
on the weekend. So on the weekend, we don't do homeschool, but we are always crafting or doing something like that. So if she gets to wanting to do something, this could be a good idea for us to do, and it would be really easy. So as you can see, I'm still not using this all the way, but we are starting to use it a little bit. So, ooh. Here, she wants to show you. This is how she decided to color the wolf for Romulus and Remus, which is what we talked about previously this week. So cute.
I didn't finish its tail, and I need to do that, but I would have made it look how it did with the picture, but I did not have the right color to make it.
Oh, yes, and this story, this is what she's kind of talking about a little bit, is this particular story is actually the cover image for this version of Story of the World. So just so you have an idea, we've been at this for about 40 minutes today. So we are going to go ahead and make our hairpiece and then get on with our next thing.
Now I finished the love.
All right, now she wants to show you. She had to finish the tail a little bit. Very colorful. All right, let's make a headpiece.
Yeah.
So I did something really great and forgot to press record. So while I was working on her little headpiece here, and we ended up doing a little bit of it because I don't think she's going to be too into this. So we just did a little bit of it so she could put it on and be silly. But she chose to do knee slapper today. And we talked about why this was a noun and what it was. And then she wrote the word knee slapper, and then she drew a little picture as to representing this. And so what I will do is I will write the definition right here, and just like we did over here, she wrote the word, I write the definition. And so today I'm going to write the definition for her. And then on these smaller definitions, I'm going to start having her write them. But for longer definitions, I will write them. So I'm going to write that in there. And then she had a little snack. I did a load of laundry. And now we are going to do Ziggy. All right, now we are going to practice our spelling. And Ziggy Zebra is going to join us today. I'm going to utilize the spelling cards that I have behind her review. We still do have a few that we're kind of working on a little bit from level 1. Now, the thing is with these games, most of the time you can use your word cards or your spelling cards, honestly. The games can kind of be rotated around to use whatever. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I printed this off from All About Learning Press. This one was actually available via their Instagram page one day, so I was able to grab this, and it was the turtle and the hare. You can print this off in color or in black and white. I happen to do black and white and then just added some color this day. My pirate ship I did all in color. Very easy to just have all of these pieces in here, have your instructions right on the front. And so that's what we're going to do, and we're going to practice our spelling today. And I'm going to have her use our Letter Tiles app on our tablet. So this is a purchase that we made. You make it one time, you use it for every level, for all about spelling, all about reading. I'm very happy I made this extra purchase because sometimes it's just nice to be able to use the simplicity of the tablet. She will use this to spell the words today. All right, so how this goes is it's the hare versus the turtle. And as we learned about in our Spanish, how do you say turtle?
Tortuga.
Tortuga. And how do you say rabbit?
Conjelo.
Conjelo, very good. A little side note there. So the turtle is only going to move one space no matter what. He moves one space all the way around the board. One time. The hare goes first and she will pull a card. Excuse me. I will ask her a card, and if she gets it right, she will pull one of these cards, and it will tell her how many spaces to make.
I hope Tortuga wins. Conjelo, I do not want you to win.
All right, so we have the game pieces over here, and I hope the light coming through isn't like really weird. Ziggy is going to join us, and he is mainly just going to be cheering on for whoever she doesn't choose. So, hello. It's so nice to see you again.
Hello, and Ziggy, you know you're on camera.
What?
Yep, you are.
Oh my goodness, what are we doing today?
We're doing versus Tortuga or Conjelo.
¿Cómo se dice?
What, Ziggy?
Oh, Ziggy knows a little bit of Spanish because he just asked you, what did you say?
I said turtle. Turtle is Tortuga. Conjelo is a rabbit.
Oh, it's the classic rabbit versus turtle race. That's right. So, who are you going to go for?
I want Ziggy to choose.
Oh, you want me to choose? Well, of course it's going to be the rabbit because he's the fastest ever.
You know, steady wins the race.
Steady wins the race. And so she has to be able to spell a word right in order to get the rabbit to move.
What? You mean you have to spell the word right?
Yep.
Yep, she sure does. Okay, are you ready for your first thing? Because the hare gets to go first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. Let's get this thing going.
Ziggy, no eating the cards.
No eating the cards? Well, that's no fun.
Good. Yeah, that is a bad appetite for you.
All right, so the first word that you have to spell is tents. We pitched our tents in the woods.
Oh, this is a tough one right off the bat.
Ziggy,
Oh, let me see.
All right, Ziggy, did she spell it right? The word tents.
T-E-N-T-S. That's right, yeah! Huh. Okay, move my racer.
Okay, so now you are going to draw one card to
Ziggy,
see.
he might go to sleep.
Oh, no.
So how...
Hops 2 spaces.
Hops two space.
That's a great start,
Why
yeah!
does it say 1? Okay. A 1, a 2.
Okay, so he got to move 2 spaces. Now it's the turtle's turn, and he gets to move 1 space.
All right. He's catching up to us. All right, we're ready for another word?
Okay, go ahead and clear your board. All right, now you have to spell the word songs.
Oh, not just one song, but 2 songs?
That's right, it's plural. Songs.
Oh, guys, I'm really nervous about this one. Oh, dear. Come on, you can do it.
Ziggy,
Okay, I've got to test it. I've got to check it.
Okay, did she spell it right? Songs.
S-O. Here's the clincher, guys. N-G. Yeah. S. Oh, she got it.
All right, good job. So you got
for
that
some
right.
reason,
So now go ahead and pull a card to see.
mine, nap. Takes a nap.
Ah. So you're telling me that the hare's not going anywhere?
Yep, he's sleeping right by this tree.
He's sleeping. So now it's the turtle's turn. He got to move 1 space, and now it's time for the hare.
All right, we're gonna keep playing. We'll catch up with you soon.
All right, so we are going to play one more time. Ziggy's not going to be as vocal this time because my voice is definitely
Getting pretty sore.
but this is one of her favorite things to do, and it's a great way to practice our spelling. We have went through all of the review cards, so now I'm just going to pull a stack from the mastered cards that she can spell during this next round. Again, a great way to just really practice these words, so I'm just going to pull some from the middle of that stack for us to use on this round. And then we'll take a little lunch break. So hopefully, who's going to win this time? Rabbit or the hare?
Ziggy, which one are you going for?
Well, I'm gonna go for the rabbit again because, he just slept so much the last race. I don't see how he could possibly be tired for this next round.
I'm going with turtle.
You're going to go with a turtle. Okay.
I'm going with rabbit.
Oh, you're going with the rabbit.
I'm going with Ziggy.
Okay, so you're going as a team.
Oh yeah, here we go.
All right, clear your board.
Rabbit. It is cleared.
All right, so
Come on, rabbit.
the
Don't
rabbit's first word is get.
Yeah, like let's get to it. All right, guys, the rabbit's really making a comeback here.
That's right, the rabbit is all the way over here, so the turtle, go ahead and move him once. The rabbit's pulled some good cards this time. Okay, spell the word snack.
Yeah, I like to eat a snack. What about you?
Snack.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. What does he get to move? Quit. Very good.
Come on.
Q-U-I-T. One space.
Yeah! Woo, 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 woo!
All right. And that game actually went quite a bit faster, too, because our rabbit got some really, really great hops.
Hip, hip, hooray!
This is...
All right, friends, we're going to take a lunch break, and then we'll catch back up with you later this afternoon. All right, we had lunch. We finished our last chapter of listening to Little House on the Prairie. Now we will start listening to Farmer Boy. And then every once in a while, since I have the books, I actually do read some out of it. We have The World of a Little House, and we will look through this now that we have finished this book. We will go ahead and look through this and just kind of reference all the things that they have in there, see if there's any like cool projects that we might want to do. This is something that we might browse through on this weekend or maybe late tonight. If not, we'll do it on Monday. So I'm just going to set this up here like that so that it draws my attention. Go ahead and put these guys back on the bookshelf. And now I'm going to get to the point of the day where we are doing all of our workbooks and our main curriculums. Now today we are not going to be doing all about reading because we are just going to be reading together. So I'm not going to be pulling that, but we are going to do our one page of 180 days of social studies. This doesn't take any time at all. It's like maybe 2 or 3 questions. We are going to quickly read our one page for first language lessons today. All this fell over on me. We are going to do our primary mathematics. Then we're going to do our primary mathematics. This really probably will not take very long because she knows and understands what we're doing right now. So the lessons are just going super duper quickly, and so I'm actually going to be adding some more things to this in the coming weeks. We're going to give it a try just to kind of add something non-workbookish, which we are doing our game schooling, which is adding some things, but I'm wanting to add a new level of difficulty. So I'm going to be trying something in the next coming weeks, and if it works, I'll let you know. Let's go over here. Then I've got my basket here, so what we are going to do out of it is we are going to do her one page of Evan Moore spelling. So again, not going to take very long at all. We are going to do one page from this Scholastic Grammar. Again, not very long. We are going to do one page from my printing book. All right, and I am adding our Tinker Active English today. So the reason that I'm going to add this is because the little project at the end is just going to be really fun. It's let's do ice cream paint, where you take glue and foam shaving cream. So even though this looks like a lot, it really is not going to take very long at all. We're looking at probably less than 20 minutes to do all of these workbooks right here. I will let you know once we start doing them. It won't take long to actually do the workbook pages, but we will spend some time doing the actual activity. And then I don't know how long this will take. It shouldn't take too terribly long. And I don't really feel bad about not spending a ton of time on math today when we already played the addition subtraction game and we're going to play our dominoes game. So I'm okay that we have kind of a smallish math today. I'm fine with that. And so besides this, we are going to co-read together. And so yes, we're going to get started with all of our workbooks in just a few minutes. We are finishing up our math here today. It actually had a little game activity with it. They're also teaching us a new concept today of where instead of automatically making a 10, maybe we want to use our double facts. So that is what she's working on today. We've got one more card on this, and what is the answer here?
Let's see. 12 plus 8 is 20.
It's 20. And how did you do? Did you use tens or double facts?
They put it over here.
Okay. So you moved your 8 over to your 2 to make a 10, and then you knew you had 2 10s?
Yep.
Very good. So let's show them a way that you would use your double facts. Let's see, right here. Use your double fact there.
My double fact.
Use it by doing a double fact.
Make this both 6, 12, then minus 1, 11.
Okay, yep, that's one way to do it. So she can be like, okay, if I had 2 6s, it would be 12. I would take one away, I'd have 11. Or what's the other way you could do that with a double fact besides 6?
Make it a 10.
Okay, so you would have 2 10s, or excuse me, you'd have 2 5s, make a 10, add 1. Yep, all right, awesome. Very, very good. So let's see here. I was having to cover up her page so that she would maybe not look over there. So here is the practice on your own. So she is going to do this section right here. Today she did pretty much everything verbally for the most part. And so now she's going to write all of this by herself using mostly double facts. So she's going to do all of that, and then she's going to stop at number 3, where we kind of talk about this a little bit together before she actually goes on to this, because it is a more difficult, challenging question, and I just want to make sure that she understands it before going forward. All right, we'll catch up with you in just a few minutes. All right, we finished up our Evan Moore spelling. This took a little bit longer than I expected because I forgot it was dictation day, so she had a few sentences to listen to and dictate. Then we quickly finished our grammar up. She finished up her 180 days of social studies, and then she is right now finishing up some handwriting. That took about 20 minutes, so it did take a little bit longer than I expected, and that was really just because our Evan Moore just took a little bit longer than I thought it would, so that's no big deal. She's finishing this up. We were going to do this, but today's lesson actually is about to have us start like a 13 different projects thing where we're going to be copying some copy work and stuff. So I'm actually going to save this for Monday. So we're just going to close this, and then we will do this one. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't decided. The sun is shining, it's gorgeous outside, and so we may actually just end up going outside and seizing the day. But she is finishing up her...
Mom, I don't want you to see this one because I did really good, and I hope you're going to like it.
Okay, so she's working on her handwriting. She says she just did a really good A, and she thinks I'm going to like it. So she's finishing up doing her nicest handwriting that she can. Little guy's just completely tuckered out. He's doing another snore fest. They did go outside and play in the leaves for just a little bit. So I think we're going to end it here today. We're going to do some more stuff later this evening, probably, as far as maybe dominoes and a few other things. But we are all done for today, and we will see you again next week. Bye, friends. Have a good weekend.
Bye.